Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Basic Breakdown. I'm here in a filming studio at MJ headquarters with resident Sultan of Stim-free pre-workouts, Vince.
What's going on?
You are the Sultan of Swing as well, though. No,
wow, I mean.
Vince, we have an all-new Stim-free pre-workout from a new Australian supplement company. Well, not completely new, but new to us.
New to us,
here at MJ's. They're called Nexus Sports Nutrition. The product is called AMP3D, or also known as AMP3D. But we're going with AMP.
AMP, yeah.
Vince, let's take a deep dive.
Let's do it. So in AMP, it is 40 servings per tub and a 1 or 2 scoop serve.
Let's go straight to the 2 scoops, man.
2 scoop, 20 serves.
Let's go straight to the 2 scoops.
2 scoops? Okay. So in each, there is 38 calories coming from 3 grams of protein and 6.2 grams of carbs in AMP.
Where are the carbs coming from?
Yeah, I'm not too sure, to be honest.
Well, I guess we're about to find out.
Yeah.
I mean, the usual default is like the flavoring. There might actually be some sources of carbs in the actives. Vince, let's look at these actives, man.
Let's do it. So first ingredient, L-citrulline DL malate in a 2-to-1 ratio. Okay. And we have 6 grams. Good start. That's a full clinical dose of citrulline malate. Citrulline bonded to malic acid, of course, going to help boost nitric oxide through the arginine pathway. Citrulline is a precursor to arginine, of course. So we're going to get some pumps. Yeah, we then have some taurine, and we have a big dose of taurine, 3 grams of taurine in here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is a big dose of taurine.
Yeah, I didn't realize, but that's going to be used mainly for electrolyte balance and hydration, which is going to help really with muscle pumps.
Well, it's going to help with muscle pumps. It's also going to help with a little bit of muscular endurance.
It is, yeah.
As well.
We then have glycosize in a 3-gram dose as well, which is more of a cell volumizer. It helps draw kind of water into muscles and give them that fuller feeling. Yeah,
it's going to it's what we call hyperhydrate muscle cells. So it's going to pull a lot of water in, and you're going to get really 2 benefits from that. The first one is improved muscle volume, which kind of ties into muscle pumps. Not technically muscle pumps, but it kind of feels like muscle pumps. The second effect is endurance.
Yeah.
So we have some nice synergism already in the first 3 ingredients: endurance with the taurine and the glycosized glycerol, and then muscle pumps between the citrulline malate and the glycosized glycerol.
And speaking of endurance, next ingredient, beta-alanine in a 3-gram dose as well.
Good.
Precursor to carnosine, which is going to help kind of buffer lactic acid and help reduce fatigue.
Yeah, it is. It's just shy of what we consider a clinical dose, would be 3.2 grams. It's 3 grams.
Yeah.
But combined with the taurine and the glycosize in there, it's a pretty good little matrix that they've put together for muscular endurance.
It really is. We then get into some cognitive ingredients like L-tyrosine in a 2-gram dose, which is in there to help increase production of dopamine, help reduce stress, increase feeling of well-being.
Yeah, that's a good dose of tyrosine in there.
It is.
Very good.
We then have betaine anhydrous in a 1-gram dose, which is really going to be help with muscle power.
Yeah, not in that dose though.
No,
it's a sprinkle. It really needs to be like 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 times that amount.
Yeah.
1 gram of betaine anhydrous is not going to do a whole lot for muscle power, but it is technically a muscle power boosting ingredient.
We then have vitamin C as ascorbic acid in a 500 milligram dose. Which, I mean, vitamin C can help with immune function, but I don't think it's in here for that. It's going to help with absorption of these ingredients mainly in that dose.
It's nice to have some vitamin C in your pre-workout.
Yeah. And also we have some Himalayan pink salt in a 400 milligram dose, which in this whole formula, it does yield 152 milligrams of sodium, which is mainly what's coming from the pink salt.
Yeah, and that's going to help with muscle pumps. It's going to help with hydration. It's going to help with endurance. It's good to see some sodium in there. Pairs
very well with the taurine in there as well.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. We then have alpha GPC, 50% in a 300 milligram dose.
Okay.
Which is in there to help with mental focus.
Yeah, it's not a bad dose of alpha GPC.
No.
I like to see 300 to 600 milligrams, depending on what other nootropics are in there. So we know we've got a big dose of tyrosine already.
Yeah.
And let's see what else is in this formula, and then we can kind of decide whether the alpha GPC is correctly dosed or not.
Yeah. We then have L-norvaline in a 200 milligram dose.
Good.
Which helps stop breakdown of really muscle pumps.
Yeah.
So it's an arginase inhibitor?
Correct. It blocks arginase, which is the enzyme that's responsible for breaking down excess arginine.
Yep.
which is what citrulline does.
Yeah.
So we've got a really good muscle pump matrix here, Vince.
We do, yeah.
I'm very impressed. Effectively, Norvaline is going to help prolong the pumps.
Yeah.
It's a pump prolonging ingredient.
We then have mesembrine, which is starting to pop up in a few formulas now, which is a Canna extract.
Yeah, the Canna.
So it's really, there's not really that much evidence around it yet.
Yeah.
Really, it's been said to kind of state a role in anxiety, help reduce anxiety, I guess that kind of feeling, well-being.
Yeah,
base ingredient.
There's definitely some crossover from a nootropic perspective with things like tyrosine, different sources of choline. Look, the jury's still out on mesembrine or Canna and where it kind of fits into the big picture, but it is in here for nootropic effect and arguably elevation in feeling of well-being and elevation in mood. So it's going to pair quite nicely with the tyrosine.
We then have vitamin B6 in a 25 milligram dose, which is really going to help with natural energy production. And then some piperine, some black pepper extract in a 10 milligram dose to help with absorption.
Yes. Any huperzine A in there, Vince?
None, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Interesting. So that kind of plays into the alpha GPC dosage. Look, let's put this through the effects that we look for in Stim-free pre-workouts to see how it stacks up. Effect number 1 going to be muscle pumps.
Really good.
Where are we at?
Good.
Yeah, I think a big tick for muscle pumps. Effect number 2, muscular endurance. Where are we at?
Good as well.
Yep, I think very well.
Yep.
Effect number 3, muscle power.
Needs a bigger dose of betaine, kind of missed it, maybe half a tick, or if that.
Vince, I think you can't even give it a tick, man.
Don't reckon?
No, I don't reckon. No, there's really one ingredient and it's significantly underdosed.
Very true.
So I just think from a formulation perspective, it's not going to do a lot for muscle power at all.
True.
So I'd go 2 out of 3.
Yep.
Effect number 4, nootropic effect.
Good, I think. I mean, it's missing huperzine A, but it does cover the mental focus, feeling well-being.
Yeah.
So I think, good.
Yeah. I wouldn't give it a solid tick, but definitely, like, there's the skeletons are there.
Yeah.
And it's one of those, you're really not going to know how it stacks up in nootropic effect until you try it.
100%.
Because the tyrosine interacting with the mesembrine, interacting with the alpha GPC, you're just going to have to see how that feels. But I would go so far as to say like 3 out of 4.
Yeah, I would say so.
Really, the gap in the formula is muscle power, and for a lot of people training on Stim-free pre-workouts, not really that important.
No.
It's all about the pumps and the endurance and the nootropic effect, and I think that the AMP does a very good job at those 3 effects. Vince, where are we at in terms of price? Actually, let's go flavors first. Flavors, price, availability.
So flavors, Nexus have AMP or AMP3D in 4 flavors: Citrus Bomb, Grape Explosion, Jawbreaker, and Sour Red Straps.
And now the Grape Explosion was formerly Nerd Explosion.
It was, yeah.
I just renamed that to I guess, Grape Nerd Explosion, but now technically Grape Explosion. So 4 flavors to choose from. A whole range, but they are kind of all like candy-inspired flavors, right?
They are, yeah.
Across the board.
Well, Citrus Bomb is citrus.
Yeah, I guess. Citrus candy, though, really. I don't know. I haven't tried. I have no intention of trying the citrus.
I think it tastes delicious.
To be honest. I'll try the other ones, but keep the citrus away.
I got the citrus at home, so it's good.
Where are we at in terms of price?
$69.95, so $3.50 for your 2-scoop serve.
Yeah, so where it needs to be.
Yeah.
I think for a 3 out of 4 effect Stim-free pre-workout, I think $69.95 for the 40 scoops, 20 serves is fair. And availability.
Available right now.
Right now. I'm excited to give it a shot, Vince. It's a pretty impressive formula on paper.
It is, man.
And some of those flavors, except for the citrus, I'm keen.
Anything
else you'd like to add?
That's it.
Guys, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the MJ Fitness YouTube channel. Don't forget to turn your post notifications on your mobile, your cell phone, your desktop, PC, smart TV, and whatever other device you are watching this video on, so you don't miss a beat when it comes to all these new basic breakdowns and everything else we've got happening here on the channel. That is Basic Breakdown on the all-new Nexus AMP3D Stim-free pre-workout. Until next time, where we come to and from, Vince.
MassiveJoes.com.